blazes are you doing, Angel Girl?
I'm researching my next assignment.
They've been researching this little nasty thing for years. They know all they need to know about it, except how to not need it. Of course, some people think they need a lot of things they don't really need.
You grab a smoke, man. We're gonna be a minute.
Well, it seems a little smaller from what you've said about it.
Yeah. Used to seem so big.
Well, sweetheart, everything seems bigger when you're little. We better get going, honey. Your mama's expecting us, okay? He doesn't seem too happy to be back in his hometown, Tess.
Mark is a man that needs to come home to himself, and it is going to take a few angels to teach him how. Are you all right, baby? This little human body of yours may not be up to this assignment.
No, Tess, it's okay. Really, I can do this.
No, I think we should make some changes, Angel Girl. Oh, just breathe out of your nose, baby. Breathe. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
What do you remember most about this neighborhood, Mark?
That's your old man going to work, Hamilton? Yeah, you're gonna look dumb in that chauffeur's uniform. I won't be a chauffeur when I grow up. I'll be sitting in the back seat. Fat chance.
What I remember most is wanting to get out.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you, Mom.
You know, I always wanted to see the house where Mark grew up.
Oh, Helen, I bought this house before Mark was born.
Yeah, my pop was a smart man. You know, a lot of chauffeurs would just sit in the limo, listen to the radio, wasting their day. But not Pop. He would always be reading something, always studying up on something.
I'm just sorry I never got to meet him.
He was a good, God-fearing man. He would have been so proud of his son. You know, he used to drive a limousine for Fairchild, and now his son is riding in it.
Not yet, but we close. We close.
What's this?
Oh, Vanessa, you should have seen Charlie's face when I asked him, do you still carry this fantastic architectural magazine? And then you should have seen his face when I showed him the article that you wrote. Mom, I don't allow any smoking in the house anymore.
Since when?
Since I got my new sofa off the layaway plan from Sears.
Ma, that's in the living room. Come on.
I said, I don't allow smoking in the house.
Those drapes in there, they're lovely. Are they new too?
Please, those old things. Ma, if you need new drapes, we can afford them now.
Well, if we can afford new drapes, we can afford for you to come and see your mama more often. That's what you should be doing with your money.
Yes, Mother.
You know, Weber House is for sale.
Well, that's nice. But if I ever move back here, I'll be up on the hill. I won't be in this old neighborhood, no.
You know, I went back to my old neighborhood a couple of years ago. It was very moving. It's always good to remember where you came from.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's even better to forget it.
Honey, why don't you tell your mother more about the job?
Okay. Mom, in the case of Fairchild Tobacco versus a bunch of greedy ex-employees, we have in this corner Marcus Hamilton, representing Fairchild. And in this corner, some soon-to-be loser representing the plaintiff. They're floating some flimsy, secondhand smoke made our workplace unsafe suit. It's easy so far, right?
So how do you help Fairchild?
Come watch me work, and you'll see. Yeah, I get you a front row seat. You can watch me put my motions in motion.
What?
Back at his old firm, Mark was known as the king of delays. He's very good at finding reasons to keep things out of court, which is what Fairchild wants.
So that means your job is to keep the employees from telling the truth in court.
Exactly. Fairchild's in big trouble on this one. That's our ticket to the big time. They're gonna back up the money truck, and we're gonna take delivery. Yeah, I'll take care of y'all. Oh, girl. Burn.
Glad to have you on the team, Hamilton.
Thank you.
One thing you need to know, I only hire winners because I like to win and we are gonna win. Now, what's our angle on this?
Well, just because the plaintiffs are real doesn't mean they have a case.
Fairchild Tobacco's position on this is that a lot of things cause cancer. Genetics, sun exposure.
Absolutely. Don't forget insecticides.
These are sick people looking to blame someone. Most of them have 1, maybe 2 years at the most to live.
Yeah, so we'll just make sure this case takes 3.
We're gonna get along just fine.
I think so, sir.
Good morning. Is this the table for the plaintiff?
Yes, but lawyers only. Secretary's sitting a row behind.
Secretaries, huh? That's good. That's real good.
No problem.
Oh, my.
Taking all of this into consideration, Your Honor, I feel it's in the best interest of the court to delay these proceedings, allowing me sufficient time to familiarize myself with the details of the case.
How does counsel for the plaintiff respond?
What did you do, sell tickets?
We just wanted to be here for moral support.
There's no smoking allowed in the courtroom, you know, and I thought you could use some help.
You'll cramp my style. Shush.
Counselor, are you addressing this court?
No, Your Honor. Pardon me. Your Honor, we all know that these gentlemen are using another delaying tactic in their arsenal of delaying tactics to bleed these good citizens of their hard-earned money and to prevent this case from ever coming to light. In my practice, I prefer that the truth be told.
While this court recognizes a delaying tactic when it sees one, it must also recognize defense counsel's right to discovery. Therefore, I grant defendant's motion for delay. Court will reconvene in 3 weeks.
Congratulations, counselor.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry about that misunderstanding this morning.
Which one? The one where you thought that a female, a woman of color, couldn't possibly be leading the legal team? Or the misunderstanding that makes you believe that you can postpone this thing until the plaintiffs die off and go away?
Counselor, delays and continuances are the American way. You would do the same thing if you were in my position.
I wouldn't be in your position.
Don't give me that holier-than-thou crap. Come on. We both know that the longer this case goes on, the more money you make, too.
Well, supposing I told you I wasn't being paid.
Oh, well, then that would make me the one who's buying the drinks. Please. Let me get one for the lady, please.
A Shirley Temple, please. So, why are you defending this company?
Simple. They needed the best, so the big guy called me.
Funny, that's how I got here myself. You know, it's a funny thing. People think by holding something pretty over their heads, it'll keep them safe and dry. And then it rains. And they realize that they've been putting their faith in a little itty-bitty piece of paper that's gonna fall apart when they need it the most.
You're one of those colorful, folksy attorneys, right? Right? Lots of metaphors for your closing arguments?
I like people, Mr. Hamilton. And I like to remind them about what matters. Sometimes you have to take them back to the simple things, the true things. You gotta make them remember how life was before they started picking out all the wrong umbrellas for themselves. Like you, for instance.
What do you mean, me?
Well, that cigarette is a little paper umbrella. I bet one day you picked up your first one thinking it was just what you needed to make you feel like somebody. What you needed to hold between you and all the bad weather in your life.
You know what? That sounds good, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you do.
No. No, I don't.
Want to try one? Sure. Coming!
Nope. I smoke because I like the way it makes me feel.
Well, how does it make you feel to defend a giant conglomerate against a bunch of regular people who can't afford a hotshot lawyer like you?
Feels great.
Like your first cigarette. I bet that you smoked that so it would make you feel like you belonged. Well, let me ask you something. How many do you have to light up before it starts to work?
You know what?
Hamilton, after your performance this morning, I'm putting you on retainer for the duration of this hearing and for the trial, if it comes to that.
Oh, it won't. I promise you that, son.
Oh, you call me J.D.
J.D.?
Mm-hmm. But just remember, Hamilton, when we win, you win. You could have a real future in this town. What's your hourly fee? Oh, never mind. I'll double it.
Does that sound like bad weather to you, counselor? Hey, you know what? Let me get a round for all my fellow barristers. Yeah. And may the best man win.
Oh, he will. He always does.
What's he doing, Tess? He doesn't have enough money for a house like this yet.
No, he doesn't. But when he gets hooked on something, he doesn't care about the cost.
Well, what can we do to help him? And you?
Yeah, looks like you're the only one having fun around here.
You got a problem with that, Angel Boy?
No. I
Just, we want to
expected
see
be-
Order.
you.
Order in the court. Now, things have been set in motion that will soon require your services. But until then, stay out of my courtroom.
Good news! Good news!
You bought the Weber house?
No, Ma, there is nothing exclusive about this neighborhood. I bought the old mansion, the one on Magnolia.
You bought the Sinclair place? Why?
JD just put me on retainer for double my hourly fee, and I didn't even have to ask the man, Ma. Aren't you proud?
Have you read the paper today?
Didn't you hear me, Ma? From now on, I don't read the news. I make it. See what I told you, hometown boy makes good, huh?
This is a story about a hotshot lawyer that Fairchild brought in from St. Louis, who just happened to be born in the very neighborhood that's filing suit against them. You are stepping on the backs of your own neighbors just to get to your newborn son.
Okay.
Step up, baby. Step up.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, first your surprise, then mine, right?
That's right, Mom. First.
Okay, where am I going?
Going straight. You're going all right. You're going all right. Step down. Step down. Step down.
Are we there yet?
Well,
Honey, are we there yet?
sweetheart, we are most definitely there.
How did all of our furniture get here?
I bought this place for you. Fairchild is paying to relocate us, although most of this won't fit our new lifestyle.
I can't believe you would go buy a place without consulting me.
Sweetheart, I wanted to surprise you. Listen to me. Baby, this is where we belong. I've known it my entire life. We put a sofa down here and maybe a matching love seat somewhere.
We already have a love seat. Do you remember this old thing? We bought it at the swap meet. It was all torn and scratched. I restuffed it and you refinished it. We did it together, Mark. Do you remember that?
We'll find a place for this somewhere. Come on, Vanessa, this is everything we've been working for.
No, Mark, this is everything you've worked for.
You're just a little upset because you've been sick, sweetie.
I'm not sick, Mark. I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant?
Yeah, you've been so wrapped up in your case. I wasn't even sure how you'd react.
Baby, I'm thrilled. This is wonderful. Oh, baby, a new house now, a new baby?
Mark, it means you'll have to quit smoking around me.
Oh, please, done. We gotta have a party. We gotta celebrate. We'll have a baby shower, housewarming, welcome to Fairchild. Things a great party. And you won't have to do a thing but be little mama. Hey, Andrew, Monica.
Hello. A butler and a maid?
Hey, we have arrived. Thank you for coming. I knew you wouldn't judge me without a fair trial. Come on and watch.
This man has delayed this case for weeks, and there are people here who deserve to have their stories told.
Without a legal basis for your objection, Counselor, I'm going to grant defense's motion for delay.
Good work. Keep them running.
I will.
So my wife tells me we're invited to your party.
Yep.
So you bought my daddy's old place, huh?
Yes, I did.
Isn't it a little big for you?
Well, Vanessa and I are expecting. Hey, Mom. I want you to meet J.D.
Mrs. Hamilton?
J.D. Sinclair. My, have you grown. Still sneaking into the refrigerator in the middle of the night stealing cookies?
Mark is your son.
You didn't know that? He's the same little boy who used to play with you when your daddy gave all the parties and I had to work late.
I had no idea.
Excuse me, Counselor, did I hear someone say that your mother was here?
Excuse me, please.
Yes. Mom, this is, Tess.
Mrs. Hamilton, so nice to meet you. My name is Tess.
Hi.
Your son is a fine attorney. I know you're proud of him.
I am. But you're on opposite sides.
Oh, we're not so different at heart, and I do respect a challenge.
Thank you. Come on, Ma. Party to throw.
Oh, Mark. I'm sure you're going to invite Tess to the party.
Yeah, that was my intention. My assistant should call you and, you know.
Well, I'd love to come.
See you then.
All right.
Come on, baby.
Come on in. Look at you. You guys look good together. Wow. Hey, there he is.
Hello, Mark.
How you doing, J.D.?
This is my wife, Lisa.
Nice to meet you. This is my wife, Vanessa.
Hello. How are you?
Come on in. Enjoy yourself. Yeah.
Andrew, would you please take these in for me? I can't breathe with all the smoke in there.
Like I can?
Well, the angel of death should be right at home in all that cigarette smoke.
Tess, is that why I'm really here? Or is it because I look so good in this uniform?
Oh, please.
Tess, how can working as a servant in this house be of any help?
Now, don't you go questioning what God has for you to do. I heard a famous man say once, if a man is called to be a street sweeper, He should sweep the street so well that the angels will look down out of heaven and be proud.
I wish more people could quote Dr. King like that. They're out of shrimp.
Coming up.
Let me give you a hand.
Thank you.
Do I know you? You look so familiar.
Wait a minute. Give me some of that. Yeah.
Told you I'd be back. Here you go. Yeah. You care for something? You look nice.
Excuse me 1 second.
Are you having a good time? That's good.
Ma.
Yes?
Give me that. Thank you. Andrew. Hey, JD. I'm not paying you to let my mother serve.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Hamilton. She just offered to help.
We'll discuss this later. Ma, I gotta talk to you. Come on.
Excuse me.
Come on, please. Monica, excuse us for a second, please. Please. Thank you. You know who that man is, Ma? That is the president of Fairchild Tobacco. He does not need to see my mother serving shrimp.
I wasn't serving. I was offering. There's a big difference.
No, not to these people, Ma.
Son, no one can embarrass you unless you let them. I tried to tell that to your father a long time ago, but he wouldn't listen to me. But I hope to God you do. What's happening to you, son? You told your wife this was a party for her and the baby she's about to have.
Yeah, it is.
No, it is not. It's a party for J.D. Sinclair. A man who deserves nothing more from this family.
Ma.
All you think about lately is what they can give you. Things are not who you are. I tried my best to give you the important things in life, like a high school education, a college degree. I gave you everything in the world that I could, except the one thing that you wanted most of all. I couldn't make you like them.
No, I do not want to be like them. I just don't want to feel like they're better than us anymore. And I don't want my child to feel that ever. You gave me all the things that you never had, and I loved you for that. And now I want to get the rest of it for my family. Isn't that what a father's supposed to do, Ma?
At what price? Your soul?
What are you talking about, my soul?
I'm talking about doing the right thing before it's too late.
But too late for what?
I've got lung cancer.
Lung cancer? No. Ma, you got bronchitis. Ma, remember? That's what you said, you have bronchitis.
That's what the doctor said before he took an x-ray. I had the lungs of a lifetime smoker.
No, that can't, Ma, you never smoked a day in your life.
No. But they did.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. What are you doing up here?
I needed to be with my things.
This house is full of your things.
No, Mark, they're your things. I don't recognize anything around here anymore.
I'm sorry. Everything is happening all at once, you know? The house, baby, mama. All of it. Right in the middle of the biggest case of my life, you know? The timing couldn't be worse.
No, Mark, I swear. I mean, our life is it's like this chair, Mark. We're sitting in the same place, but we're looking in completely different directions.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means your life isn't interfering with your case, Mark. Your case is interfering with your life. Baby, I want you to quit.
You know I can't do that, Vanessa. You know how much this means to me.
No, I don't know what anything means to you anymore.
I'm trying to build a life for us here.
This isn't a life, Mark. This is a lifestyle. This big house, servants, big parties. Who are you trying to impress?
I just want my family to have the best of everything.
The best is what we used to have.
You're twisting my words, Vanessa.
Well, that's what lawyers do, Mark. They twist words. They twist the truth. That's why people hate them.
Wait, Vanessa. Oh, wait here for me.
Ready to slaughter the lambs?
I have a problem. I don't think I can continue as your counsel.
We need you, Mark.
So does my family. I just found out that my mother has lung cancer.
Wow. That's a tough one. I'm sorry to hear that. But it's all the more reason to keep working, Mark.
I feel like I should be there for her.
That doesn't mean you can't be there for us, too. Your family is our family. We take care of our own. We'll make sure she gets the finest care.
Really?
Of course. I'll take care of everything, personally. You just go in there and do your stuff.
Thank you. Never mind. I'll meet you later. Thank you.
Vanessa!
Hello, Esther. I didn't hear you come in.
Oh, I came in through the kitchen. Old habits are hard to break. Where's my baby boy?
Andrew took him to the courthouse about an hour ago.
Good morning.
Oh, hi, baby.
Good morning. Morning. Oops, excuse me. Hello, Mr. Sinclair. Would you like to come in?
Yes, thank you.
Would you like some help with those lovely flowers?
Actually, I was hoping to deliver them personally. Just want to stop by and congratulate you on the baby.
Well, thank you very much, but that really wasn't necessary.
Of course it was. And these are for you, Mrs. Hamilton. I'm deeply sorry to hear about your illness. I want you to know that we will be arranging the best possible medical care.
Thank you. But why are you doing this?
Well, because we're family.
Family.
Your husband and my father spent many long days together.
My husband drove. Your father sat in the back. I wouldn't exactly call that together.
Your husband was a very valued employee of my father's, and now your son is my employee. That makes all of you part of the Fairchild family.
You're no family of mine, Mr. Sinclair.
My father trusted your husband with everything. I know we can count on the same from you. Good day.
I wish Harold was here. He always knew how to handle them.
Nobody can handle them. Not anymore. They're too powerful.
Harold always said, if I ever got in trouble, there was a way for me to protect myself.
Maybe now is the time.
Come with me. Get your coat, baby.
witness list presented by the plaintiff's counsel is completely outrageous.
Your Honor, with all due respect to Mr. Hamilton's legal mind, this is a class action suit. There are many voices to be heard from in this matter. People with the truth on their side.
I'm well aware that this is a class action suit, Counselor. Bailiff, will you please hand me a copy of the updated witness list? Thank you.
I know who you are. You were there the day my arrow died.
Yes, I was.
How much time do I have?
You have enough time to make a difference.
Mr. Hamilton, I'm going to rule against your motion to exclude the witness list. We'll take a 20-minute recess, and then we'll proceed with plaintiff's first witness.
Excuse me. I was wondering, can I talk to you?
Of course.
What was that?
Just a minor setback.
Hello, gentlemen. It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
What do you want, Tess?
Well, I thought you'd like to take a closer look at this new witness list I gave to the judge. We can continue whenever you're ready.
What is this? What are you trying to pull?
I'm not trying to pull anything. It's just time that the truth came out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you will.
Counsel, call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. We call Mrs. Esther Hamilton to the stand.
Your Honor, I object to this witness. Her name was not included in the original documents provided by the plaintiff's counsel.
Overruled. Proceed.
Your Honor.
What is it now, Mr. Hamilton?
This witness is my mother. I can't. I would like to request a recess until tomorrow morning to discuss these new developments with my client.
Granted. But you will be ready tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Sharp.
I thought you were gonna quit.
I can't, Vanessa. I'm in the...
Why would your mother be on this list?
I don't know.
Meet into my office. Now.
Good evening, Mr. Hamilton.
Where's Vanessa?
She's at your mother's.
Oh, when is she coming home?
Actually, sir, we helped her move her things to your mother's house about 2 hours ago.
Will you state your name for the record, please?
Esther Hamilton.
And were you ever an employee of the Fairchild Tobacco Company?
Yes. My husband and I both worked for the Sinclairs. I was their maid and Harold was Mr. Sinclair's driver. I have documents that my husband sent to me by certified mail so that if anything happened to him, I wouldn't be harmed by these people.
I object, Your Honor.
Overruled. Proceed.
These documents say that in 1964, Fairchild Tobacco tried to bribe the government not to release its report linking cigarette smoking with cancer.
Your Honor, we've never seen these documents.
Your father found these letters in the backseat of Mr. Sinclair's car. I'm sorry to say that when he confronted Mr. Sinclair, rather than take a stand against the company, a battle he knew he couldn't win, your father took a bribe of his own. The house you grew up in was bought by Fairchild Tobacco to silence your father. He told me he did it for you. He wanted you to have a better life and a roof over your head, even if it wasn't a fancy one.
Why haven't you come forward with this before?
I've always been afraid of what was in that envelope. Maybe because deep inside I knew that what it had to say might hurt you more than it would help you. But not opening it would hurt a whole lot of other people worse. And I can't live with that. And I hope you can't either, son. You have a whole life ahead of you. Don't let them take it away from you.
I have no further questions, Your Honor. Your witness, counselor.
So you have no objection to counsel cross-examining his own mother?
Oh, no. I've been waiting on that all day.
Mr. Hamilton, you may proceed. Mr. Hamilton?
I would like to request a recess, Your Honor.
You're running out of recesses, Mr. Hamilton. This court will reconvene in 20 minutes.
You gotta pull yourself together. You can't afford to screw up now.
I don't think I can do this, Shady.
What? Well, now you get attack of morality? You listen to me, pal. You want to do the right thing, you go ahead and hang yourself. But I know that you are in debt up to your eyeballs. Now, I can make it so you don't lose that house or that car or that future you've been planning on. Or I can make sure you do. Now, what do you think the right thing is?
Okay, I'll be in.
I know.
It must be hard working in a non-smoking building.
You must be proud of yourself, Counselor. You showed me up pretty good in there.
It's not about what happened in there. It's about what happens in here. That's why God sent me. He wants you to know that before you go back in that room.
God?
Yes, I'm an angel, and God has a message for you, baby. He wants you to know that he loves you, and he's the only one that can fill that emptiness inside. But you gotta let his truth in.
The truth? The truth doesn't win, okay? Whoever is left standing, that's who wins, and it's gonna be me. I will take care of what's mine.
Mark Hamilton, you've got your eyes on the wrong prize. Whatever it is you think you've got to win, he's won it for you already if you'll just take hold of it. The real prize is God and his love. Set your eyes on that. It's the only thing worth winning.
Let me get this straight. I'm in an alley with an angel who's telling me that God wants me to go back in that courtroom and throw my future away.
No, God wants you to go back in there and take your future back while you still got a chance. You remember that little paper umbrella? Well, it's raining, Mark, and your umbrella just broke, baby. But God has you covered if you let him. However, you will have to give your dreams to him, and you'll have to trust somebody other than yourself for the first time in your life. Stop looking at yourself through your eyes and start seeing yourself through God's eyes.
What does God see?
A little boy with a cigarette in his hand trying to act real grown up. You've been trying for a long time, haven't you, baby? It's hard trying to be someone you're not, especially when you can't see how beautiful you already are.
All I ever wanted was to belong.
Oh, Mark, you've always belonged. You've always been a child of God, and that should have been enough. But instead, you wanted something more, and at what price? You can win in there today, but if you do, you'll lose everything else. And what will it matter if you gain the whole world and lose your soul?
May I remind you, Mrs. Hamilton, you're still under oath. You're witness to cross-examine, Counselor.
So, Mrs. Hamilton, you worked for the CEO of Fairchild Tobacco, right?
Yes.
And you worked for him at his home.
Yes.
Then you worked for him personally and not as an employee of Fairchild Tobacco, correct?
No. I was an employee. All my paychecks came from the company. These men never pay for anything themselves, son.
You know something, Mom? You're right. Other people pay. People like you. People like Dad. And the people who filed this lawsuit.
What are you doing?
Would you like me to put you on the witness stand? So you could tell the court how you've always known that cigarettes are deadly? Tell them how you hire scientists and lawyers like me and pay them huge sums of money to confuse the issue? Would you like to tell them how you tried to bribe the government so that no one would know the truth?
You're insane.
No. No, I was a little lost. But I'm not insane, man. All-consuming greed of Mr. Sinclair and his family is a death sentence to my mother. My mother. And the thousands of people just like her. This is a murder weapon, and I will not let you use it on the next generation. If that is all I ever do right in this life, it's enough now. That's what I want to pass on to my children. Truth, not a certified letter.
Your Honor, defense moves for a recess so that we may discuss settlement with the plaintiffs.
Granted.
I'll have you disbarred for this.
Oh, son, I'm so proud of you.
I love you, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's go home, baby.
Yes, pack. I had my dream house for a minute, though.
And how did it feel?
Lonely without you. I'm gonna take care of you, Mama. Don't worry.
With the right medical treatment, I'll be able to spend some time with my grandchild. So I've been told.
This is the law firm that I was working for. My work is done there. I'm sure they could use a fine young lawyer to fill the void.
Thank you, Tess. That's nice. I wish I had something I could give to you.
Oh, there is something.
What?
Give. This is the best gift I've gotten in a long time.
I wish I could have been of more help, but I'm allergic to cigarette smoke. Nevertheless, I get the best part of this assignment because I'm the one who gets to tell you the news.
What news? What assignment?
Well, let me put it this way. I think that Monica would be an excellent name choice for one of your wee triplets.
Triplets?
Now, we were thinking Monica and Tess and, of course, Esther, but it's up to you.
Are you coming?
Coming. Monica.
She's late.
She'll be here.
She better be. It's not good to be late for something like this.
She'll be here.
Ruth is not going to cut her a bit of slack.
Who's Ruth?
The judge. We go back a long way. We waded through the Great Flood together.
No kidding. It's your old friends, huh?
I didn't say that.
Kathleen.
Monica, long time no see. You're looking very angelic, as always.
I wish I could say it was nice to see you.
But you cannot tell a lie. I remember the rules. I always hated the rules.
I have an appointment and I'm late.
Don't want to be late for your evaluation. I have mine, too. A few floors down, of course. These performance evaluations are so draining. But I'm not worried. I was a very bad girl this year.
You have an evaluation too?
See? We're not that different, you and I.
Yes, we are, Kathleen. I love God. You turned your back on him.
Oh, so you still mad about that?
If you'll excuse me, I have to find suite 2425.
2425? It's right there.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Hello.
Hi.
Is that clock right, Angel Boy? This is not good. Where is she? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
Monica? Monica?
Hello, baby. I'm Tess.
Hello, baby. I called for Monica.
Well, Monica is not here yet, but,
The glass.
I beg your pardon?
You're touching the glass. I hate it when anyone touches the glass. Do I go around touching your things? I think not.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything. Well, that went well.
So, speaking of Ruth.
I wasn't. The case is closed.
Are you gonna read this? Excuse me? Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I just ran into someone that I used to know and I didn't expect to see her.
An old friend?
Once, a long time ago, but we went our separate ways. Tess, that's my friend. That's Kathleen.
She's not your friend anymore.
But...
And no buts, Miss Wings. She's gonna walk all over you.
Kathleen! Get off of my horse!
Possessive, aren't we? And we used to share everything.
Why did you do it, Kathleen? Why did you leave us?
I got an offer I couldn't refuse.
There was no better offer than the one you already had.
Oh, the old party line. Haven't you ever once wondered what it's like on this side?
No.
Well, we're winning, Monica. Your job has finally pushed you over the edge.
Kathleen?
I am an angel.
I care about you, Frank. And you can't take the pressure of this job anymore. You've done enough good deeds for one lifetime. It's time to take care of yourself.
What a perfect plan. To destroy a man who repairs broken families. I'll never forget who you were. Who I loved. But I can't say I'm sorry to see you go.
Turned out to be a hell of an angel, Monica. Next time I won't underestimate you.
That's hard when you lose old friends.
Yes. Yes, it is. Hello, I'm Monica.
I'm Jody.
Hello, Jody. I don't remember seeing you before. I'm a caseworker.
File clerk.
Ah. I didn't know they had file clerks.
Well, somebody has to do the filing, I guess.
I suppose so. I didn't expect to come in here so soon, you know. I've only been on Earth for 50 cases, and I understand you don't usually come here until you've had 100. Do you think that means something? Maybe they're going to give me a new human form or transfer me to acts of God,
I think it means you've come to the right place.
Good. It took me a while to get used to my job, you know, but they'll be understanding of that, won't they?
I'll bet you changed jobs a lot.
Yes, actually. I've had some really interesting ones, too.
Wow! Run on anything!
It's a girl.
I know. Oh, I've never seen it from this side before.
So you going up there, huh? I can't wait to get a look at the rest of you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What would you like me to do now?
Tell a joke.
A joke.
Just one. I can tell from just one joke.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oh, you heard it already. Sit. 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 Leonard, could you help me out here? Ah, good girl. Thank you very much, Leonard. Very nice.
You're not doing anything abstract, are you?
Oh, no. It's more impressionist.
Pot stickers it is, and when I get back, I'll help you out with the envelopes.
Oh, thanks, but I finished.
How did you do that?
I'm ambidextrous.
This is Monica. She's your physical therapist.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, I'll be physically therapizing you. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the elder statesman of the blues, Mr. B.B. King. My favorite one was delivering the baby.
You're very versatile.
Thank you. How many jobs have you had?
One. File clerk.
Tess, this Ruth thing is eating you up inside. Now, you gotta let it out.
All right. You know you're bucking for the Angel of Annoyance Award. Ruth wasn't always on the high court. She used to be a supervisor like me. As a matter of fact, she was my supervisor when I was a caseworker.
Oh. So, you two never got along?
Oh, we got along. We got along just fine. Then she changed. Now she does everything by the book, cut and dried, no excuses.
Whoa. Monica's got trouble.
We've got to make sure that she remembers to tell Ruth about all the good work she's done.
Cut it.
That doesn't belong to you. David, pick up your backpack.
That's good.
There are meadows out there waiting for you, and bright skies, and loving friends, and a life so full you can't even begin to imagine. Oh, Matthew, God loves you so much. Now fight. Fight for yourself.
Get out of here. Me and her, we're gonna negotiate this ourselves.
Look, I think I changed my mind.
Hey, don't worry about it. He's waiting right outside. I'm gonna make sure you get home okay and everything.
Really, never mind.
Hey, hold on.
Wouldn't waste any energy trying to figure out what just happened, because you're going to need all of it to find your way home. Andy wrote something on the back of his donor card. Take what you need and carry on. I know I plan to. They say he was a wonderful person. Do you ever wonder why some people must die so that others can live? Or why enemies live and innocent die?
All the time.
Perhaps it's because we're not supposed to know.
Never a good reason for death.
You don't know that until you die. All I'm saying is, how can you judge something fairly when you don't even know what the rules are? You can't play God, Joe, because you aren't God.
You know, I think Monica is a terrific caseworker. Do you really think that Ruth's going to give her a hard time?
Ruth gives everybody a hard time since...
Since? Tess, come on, since when?
Well, it happened a long time ago. Ruth had her own special kind of pet angel, like I have with Monica. And you too, baby. Well, she taught this little angel everything she knew. It happened a few centuries ago. And one day she just...
The judge will see you now.
Monica's not here.
I know that. I've done this before.
Well, let's go. And whatever you do, do not mention the words free will.
The High Court is now in session. Hello, Tess.
Ruth.
And you must be Andrew.
Yes, I am.
Sit down, Junior. Tess, you are Monica's supervisor. Are you not?
You know I am.
I only go by the book. Make a note that Monica is not present.
Yes, well, she should be here, but she's not here yet. She is going to rip us a new halo.
When I get nervous, I drink coffee, and when I drink coffee, I get nervous. Would you like a cup?
Oh, yes, please. I love coffee, especially double mocha lattes.
Really? Me too. That's another thing we have in common. I must say, sometimes I don't know how I get through the day without a cup. What's espresso? Always hear about espresso.
Strong and bitter. Some people like it like that. Straight ahead, rich, undiluted. But there's another side to an espresso kind of life. Heartburn.
Colombian Supremo at 4.22. French roast, 4.16. Ooh, something freeze-dried at 4.01. Do you make your lattes with 2%?
What?
You know, I'll have a non-fat steamer with hazelnut. Cappuccino?
Let's just narrow this down. We're talking food or beverage. Give the lady a cup of coffee and some boiled milk.
Thank you. Wow, you take your coffee pretty seriously.
I take everything quite seriously. It's my best and worst quality, I suppose. So, Jody, what brings you here today?
It's a long story.
Those are my favorite kind.
I'm sure that Monica is going to be here very soon.
We'll be starting without her. In addition to this tardiness, Monica's work has contained certain irregularities which violate Statute Alpha Bravo Delta, specifically Section 2/6. There's a right way to be an angel and a wrong way to be an angel.
Monica's a great angel.
Yeah.
Did somebody say something? Monica has her successes, I'll grant you that, but sometimes her work leaves something, shall we say, to be desired.
Who says so?
You do. Those files are your reports of Monica's cases. You're harder on Monica than anyone. Pick a file. Any file.
Did I tell you to think north? No. I distinctly remember telling you to get on the bus and go north. Go north. Now you get your little angel butt back to the city and take care of business.
What David needs is his mother, and all of a sudden my instincts were kicking and...
Wait just a minute. Let me see if I understand you correctly. You want me to go back to the creator of the universe, the Alpha, the Omega, the great I Am, and explain that the words of the Almighty were disobeyed because Monica's instincts kicked in? You blew it, Miss Wings.
Blew it? Oh, Tess, I had to try.
Not that way. That man had a free will of his own, and you took it away from him. He was not ready to go into that apartment. So why are you surprised that things worked out the way they did?
I was just trying to help.
But you didn't. You're worse off now than you were before.
I'm sorry.
Well, you should be. You know better. You've got to remember there are no shortcuts.
Tess, hello.
Don't you hello me. Your assignment just walked away.
Oh, no, he's going to be fine. He's got a job. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's got a plan to move on. I think he's going to make it.
Is that Monica the angel saying that? Or is that Monica, I'm cold, I'm hungry, give me back my coat, saying that?
What did I do wrong?
You took the easy way out. Just like everybody takes the easy way out. You found a reason not to get involved.
He doesn't need me.
Wrong. He doesn't want to need you or anybody else. His self-esteem may be shot, but he's still got his pride.
And what am I supposed to do about that?
Don't you raise your voice to me, Miss Wings. You got a little pride thing going on yourself. Who are you, and what do you think you're doing?
I'm an angel, sent by God.
Don't tell me God sent you. You're from Search and Rescue, aren't you? Aren't you?
Yes, but I'm on loan to Annunciations.
Have you ever heard the expression, fools rush in where angels fear to tread?
No, ma'am.
Well, add it to your repertoire before you rush in next time and upset the whole celestial apple cart. Maybe I exaggerated on these reports. I get caught up sometimes. Maybe I've been too hard on her.
That's right, she has been.
Please don't help.
Banter. How clever. Unfortunately, I'm afraid you don't appreciate the gravity of the situation. As Monica has not appeared in her own defense, as of this moment, she is officially suspended. All angel privileges have been revoked. She is stripped of her credentials and her access to power. Wherever she is on her own.
I've been having a hard time lately. In a lot of ways.
Would you like to talk about it?
Oh. Well, I'm not sure.
I do this all the time. Helping people with their problems, I mean. That's what I do. Is this what you're looking for? Don't be afraid, Elizabeth. I'm an angel. I was sent to you, and I've been with you all this time. Didn't I say, don't be afraid? You carry this to remind yourself how close you were to death. But you're closer now than when this bullet was 3 inches from your spine.
Am I hallucinating?
No, I'm very real. There's something that I need to do. I want to do. It's what I need to do to remember who I am. Please. Please forgive me. It matters.
I forgive you.
God loves you. Peter Jacob Taylor. Helping people through their dark times is my favorite thing. And if I do say so myself, I'm pretty good at it. It's my greatest joy.
You cannot suspend Monica.
Let me say this about that. Watch me.
Before you even know the reason for her absence?
Let's ask her, shall we? Oh, we can't. She's not here.
This is not acceptable.
You will address this court with more respect, Tess.
I will address this court any way I please, Ruth.
I think you need to cool off.
What I need is some respect. I should be able to speak in Monica's behalf.
The record speaks for itself. Monica has completed 50 assignments. In 28 of those, I see judgment errors. Clear violations of Code 7.
All the rules in the world will not legislate judgment. Experience changes judgment and nothing else.
Monica's errors have jeopardized her assignments. The rules are quite clear. A 10% ratio of judgment errors represents a failing grade. Let's do the math, shall we?
I'm gonna get Jesse some ice cream. It's not every day you fall off a roof and get caught by a lady in a white hat.
I was selfish, curious, undisciplined. I took those keys and 3 lives were ruined. How could I do that?
That was 5 years ago, and you've learned a lot since then.
Oh, please, Tess, just fire me.
Oh, now you stop this right now, Miss Wings. This is where you're supposed to be. Trust me.
I do trust you. It's myself I don't trust. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know what to do about it. I've made a mess that I can't clean up.
What's wrong with this picture? The humans inside and the angels outside.
I know. I feel terrible. I've never been fired before.
Well, if it was going to happen, this was the time for it, because you were moving up. Do you know where you are?
Oh, yes. 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville. Terry Heyman. Though he doesn't much look like a kindergarten teacher to me.
For heaven's sakes. 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville, Illinois, not Jacksonville, Florida. Honestly, am I my angel's keeper?
Freeze! Freeze! Don't move or we shoot! I said we'll shoot! Drop it! Drop!
You can't ask me to...
Excuse me. Whoa, I'm sorry to interrupt. I had a thought about Jacksonville, Illinois, and Jacksonville, Florida.
This better be good.
You know how Monica sometimes, although a fabulous celestial representative, she does sometimes get her directions mixed up. So I thought maybe that's why she isn't here.
Go. Start looking. Do it now.
Okay, excuse me.
We're going to put our cards on the table here. God gave Monica a heart. She's only been a caseworker for 2.5 years, and she's just starting to learn how to use that precious heart of hers.
Well, time's up.
And I'm so unhappy in my work. But I don't know what else to do.
Well, God must have had a reason for starting you out in the filing department. Surely he has something else planned for you down the line if you want it. Jody, tell me, have you prayed about it?
Prayed?
Monica,
Andrew?
you're in the wrong place. This is a psychiatrist's office.
It is?
It is.
You mean she's not...
No. So, come on, we're in a hurry.
Jody, I'm so sorry. I have to run.
Now? Oh, no, please. I mean, the doctor's fine and all, but I really feel like you understand me a lot better.
Monica.
Please?
Monica, this is important.
Andrew, I can't leave her. She needs me.
Thank you. You're an angel.
Okay, just hurry, all right? And we're in the last office at the end of the hall.
What did he mean you're in the wrong place?
Jody, I am an angel.
It's too late. Time is up. Have a nice day.
It's too late, baby. We tried, but we hit the end of the line.
And it doesn't even matter that you believe I'm an angel. Sometimes I look like one, but I guess things have changed for me now. But the truth never changes. So listen to that, Jody. Listen to God and ask Him to help you, because He will, because He loves you so much.
He loves me.
Yes.
He loves me. God loves me.
That's a laugh.
Kathleen.
Oh, sorry you had to miss your evaluation, but at least I'll be getting a good one.
I don't understand.
You see, my evaluation was based upon ruining your evaluation. You should thank me anyway. You're not cut out for this angel thing. Oh, and thanks for the revelation, baby. It's too late for you, Monica. They're gonna bust you down to the angel of scraping gum off the theater seats. You may have won our battles, but I would have to say that I won the war. Wouldn't you?
Hello, I'm Monica.
Oh, yes, yes. Buy a watch and don't touch the glass.
I know I'm late, but it wasn't my fault. Please, if I don't get inside, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I'm sorry, I really am.
Tess. Andrew.
Where were you, baby?
Oh, Tess, I feel so foolish. It was Kathleen who kept me there all this time.
I knew it. I knew there was something up with that woman.
Forgive me for saying this, Lord, but I'd love to have 5 minutes alone with that evil thing.
Her evaluation was based on keeping me from mine. I guess she won after all.
She did not win. She will never win, and don't you ever think otherwise.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what to think anymore.
God has a plan. And just because you don't know what it is and I don't know what it is doesn't mean that He doesn't know what it is. And you know that. You've been in tougher places than this and you always got out okay.
I never got myself out of trouble before. God did. If I could at least just get in there and find out how He's going to get me out this time.
You do not have to go into that room to speak to God. And you know that too.
I've been so afraid about letting God down that I forgot about His mercy.
Well, His mercy lasts a lot longer than any trouble that you're in. Now, you know what to do, and so do I.
That office down the hall, it had a cappuccino machine, didn't it? 2 sugars?
We're going to talk about what happened to you a long time ago that changed you from my good friend and a glorious angel to a pencil-pushing, rule-spouting bureaucrat that's forgotten what she was put here for.
Tess, this is my job. You know I have to do things by the book.
There is only one book, Ruth, and yours isn't it. I want to appeal to the angel of angels.
On what grounds?
Monica was tricked by Kathleen.
Kathleen?
Yes, Kathleen.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. But even Kathleen can't be blamed for all the mistakes Monica made. And the fact that on this important day, she allowed herself to be duped.
Allowed herself? Who are you, Ruth? You've changed, and not for the better.
That's not true.
You want truth? I'll give you truth, baby. You were the best angel I ever knew. But you were done in by free will.
Did you say free will?
You were Kathleen's supervisor when she chose to go over to the other side. Yes, Kathleen chose to go over to the other side. Now, maybe you were her supervisor, but she made the decision. It wasn't your fault.
It wasn't my fault. I did my best.
And so did Monica. But you can't accept that. The day that Kathleen made her choice, you made a choice too. You couldn't trust your heart, so you shut it off. And you replaced it with rules and regulations. Something black and white, so you never have to feel anything ever again. And now, you're making every good-hearted angel that comes through that door pay for the one that got away.
I failed. I tried so hard. And I loved Kathleen so much. And she just walked away like that didn't mean anything. I lost her. I lost her forever. It was my fault.
No, it wasn't your fault. She chose her own way. But I'll tell you this. If you don't call the angel of angels, Monica will be her latest victim.
Are you still here? No one in there is going to listen to you, you know.
There's no one in there that I need to speak to. It's God.
Go ahead. Beg him for your job.
Dear God, you know that I'm not in the habit of asking you for favors, but today I really need to ask you for one. Please, can you find it in your heart to forgive Kathleen for what she has done?
What?
She's lost and she has walked away from your grace. But the dark side is always the cold side. And she has seen you and been with you, and no matter what, she cannot forget your grace, your love, your mercy.
Stop it! Stop it!
So please, God, do what you will with me, but forgive Kathleen for what she's done to me and for what she has done to you.
No, 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 no!
You okay?
He wants to see you.
Who?
The angel of angels.
Hello? Hello, I'm Monica.
Yes, I know. Monica, I have some things to say to you. The first thing is, Posture.
Excuse me?
Posture. Nothing straight is made from crooked wood.
Sorry.
And you're drinking too much coffee.
Well, I do like a good mocha latte, it's true, but I'll try to cut down.
Try a water process decaf.
Water process. Okay.
The Swiss invented the water process. And you know how calm they are.
Yes, well, I'll try to be calm.
That was my first assignment. Comestibles. I was the angel of comestibles.
And those would be?
Comestibles? Food. Quality food.
Ah, food.
So, Monica.
Yes?
You've been a caseworker for 2 years now.
Yes, and I know why I'm here. I was late, and I ruined my exam, and I'm so sorry, but you wanted to see me, so here I am.
Yes, you are. Standing up nice and straight.
Thank you. I just want to tell you that I don't care what happens to me. I mean, you can demote me, you can do with me what you will. You could make me the angel of combustibles.
Comestibles.
You could make me the angel that scrapes chewing gum off theater seats.
That job's already filled.
I don't care what it is. Just let me stay, please. I would rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than dwell in the tents of wickedness. Please, just let me stay.
Monica, even if you fail every assignment, you could still stay in God's kingdom, unless you choose to leave.
I would never do that. I don't know how people can shut God out of their hearts, but I would never do that.
That's because your heart is a good one, Monica. You have a kind spirit. You love your assignments and you love human beings. You've lifted them up. You've washed their feet. You've blessed their lives. The Almighty God has given you the gift of speaking the truth. But sometimes your heart gets in the way of the truth. You let what you feel confuse what you know.
Yes, I know. I know.
Today, I've heard many reasons why you shouldn't pass this evaluation. There's a lot of evidence. It's all here. But then you presented me with the evidence of your heart. You put someone before yourself. That showed me that you know God and who He is. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. You did that. You did it twice, to help a friend and then to help an enemy, because you see no enemies. Evil is not your friend, but those who are drawn to evil are to be pitied, not hated, and you know the difference. You made a good choice, Monica. Love is always a good choice. Therefore, you have passed your evaluation. In fact, we are expanding your duties. You're worthy of leadership.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I still get to work with Tess, though.
Things don't change that much. And Monica, remember, 1 cup in the morning is plenty.
I owe you one.
Oh, no. We're even.
I thank you for what you did.
Monica deserves it. I see now. The only thing I didn't do for Kathleen was pray for her. That's the best part of being an angel.
Well, when are you going to get up from behind that desk and get back in the trenches?
You think I could do it again?
Why not? You used to be the best angel I ever saw.
Well, see you around. Maybe even in the trenches.
I hope so, Ruth.
So you actually saw the Angel of Angels?
I suppose so.
We'll meet you at the elevator.
I failed. It's over.
I know. But you never could have won. Where will you go now?
This was my chance to move up to caseworker, but I've been denied. I'm out. So where do you go when there's nowhere to go?
That's not difficult. If it's mercy you're looking for, there's only one place you can go.
Please. God could never love me after what I've done.
Give God a chance, Kathleen. He surprises people every day.
I guess that's true. Thanks for the revelation, baby.
This calls for a celebration.
Mocha lattes for everyone.
Oh, make mine a double.
Better make mine a decaf.
Give me an update. Pupils are now blown. Pulse rate is 30. Hyperventilate. We're gonna have to intubate on 3. 1, 2, 3. Tubin, breath sounds.
Yes.
Get that neurologist down here, stat. Let's go,
Did you know
people.
this was going to happen?
Of course not. These things are never part of the plan.
But our work was over. Our assignment was finished.
Nothing is ever over, and God is never finished. Humans see to that.
I can't believe it. One moment, one little thing, one tiny decision, everything changes.
No. A lot of little things led up to this. That's the problem. It's like ripples on the water. People cannot always see the ripples before they cast a stone into the universe.
Pulse rate's dropping.
VFib.
No pulse.
Crash cart.
A stone in the water, Tess. Who threw it? I mean, who started all this?
Does it matter?
It does. I just want to make sure that it wasn't me.
Oh, baby. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
Hey, Sister Lee. 200 again.
Ready.
Clear.
Mm-hmm.
Still flatline. Go to 360.
Charging. Ready.
Clear. Hey, Sister Lee.
Still nothing.
What does that mean, Tess?
Hello, Andrew.
In here, quick. This
Does
one's
the family
bad.
know what's going on?
I don't know what's going on. This was supposed to be just a simple assignment. But 12 hours ago, everything changed.
Everything.
Lou Brewer, coast to coast.
You believe this, son? Huh? It's done.
Pretty amazing.
Well, as minister of this church, I hereby declare jump ball. You're making it easy on me.
Come on, Dad. Running gun's my game.
No. The more you work it, the more you score it.
Nice shot, Dad. Of course I gave it to you. Sure, center, I figured you ought to get the first bucket.
No way you gave it to me.
Oh, Daniel, it was charity all the way.
Oh, well, then I gratefully accept. For to whom much is given, much is expected. Would you like to see that again?
Let's go. You okay, Dad?
Yeah, it's that junkyard ankle.
Daniel?
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, honey, this is Monica, the building inspector.
How do you do?
Hello.
Everything's all right, I hope?
Everything is perfect. You have a beautiful place here.
Better be. Dedication's this afternoon.
Oh, I got a call from the Pittsburgh paper. They're sending a reporter.
Mechanicsburg's finally going to get on the map.
Oh, Daniel, this is great.
Congratulations.
Well, I got one more stop to make, and then I'm going to inaugurate the shower. I don't know how to thank you, God. Thank you for the privilege of doing something that honors you. Wasn't always easy, but every time we got stuck, well, it seemed like there was an angel looking over us. Thank you for all the people that helped. Thank you for Tess. Whenever we were running out of money and when we were out, she was always there to raise it. And thank you for Andrew. Bless his mind and heart. Give him the words and wisdom to help every kid who calls in on the crisis line. Thank you for my son. That kid. He's your greatest gift. And I love him. Even when he's late.
It's so nice to see a dedicated man, Tess. This must have been a very satisfying assignment for you and Andrew.
We're leaving this teen center in good hands. Well, that's it for this job. I guess now I have time for you. The hobby that's supposed to relax me.
So does he have a name yet?
Has he started obeying me yet? I don't think so. No obedience, no name. I'll see you later. I got plans for you. We're not finished here. Are we, Andrew?
I thought all I had to do was train the counselors and set up the hotline, but then I got sent back.
Do you know why?
No, but if God says we stay, we stay. What do you... Shoot! And don't go getting in that pound again. I'm not bailing you out anymore.
Oh, one more thing I could use your help on. You know, I've always been a small-town preacher. Never used fancy words. But that's okay, because the folks in my flock, well, they're not fancy people. But now we got this big city reporter coming in, and... Well, Lord, more people are gonna find out how I feel about you in one newspaper article than all my sermons put together. So if you could just help me with the words, I'd appreciate it.
You know, people are always saying to me, I don't understand the teenagers today. I can't relate to them. What do they want? What do they need? Well, if you listen to them, they'll tell you. They need your time. They need your attention. They need your open hearts and your open minds. And that's what we're here to give them. So, thank you all for being here. Remember, God loves you, so do I.
Aren't we blessed?
Yes, we are.
Wonderful. So good to have you here. Thank you for being here. Thanks for
It's quite a speech, huh? What's it like having a dad who's so popular?
Great. Really great.
Well, I wonder sometimes, does it feel like he's a tough act to follow?
Yeah, sometimes. But he's a great guy. I mean, everybody wishes they had him for a dad. And with this place, I guess they do.
Well, in a way. But he'll always be your dad. And even though he gives to everyone else, he saves the best part of himself for you.
Reverend Brewer,
Yes.
Kelly Monroe from the Register Sunday Magazine.
Oh.
You agreed to talk to me after your speech?
Yes, I didn't anticipate such a turnout.
Well, I'm sure this translates into the kind of money and notoriety a personality like you can build upon.
The church can build upon.
Yes, but there are ways a man like you, in the public eye, espousing a new philosophy, can capitalize on.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. We have our first hotline caller. Hello. Can you hold on a minute? Thanks. She needs help with her algebra homework. I think I can handle that. Hi.
Daniel, what a wonderful speech.
Thanks.
Oh. Are you all right? Is that ankle bothering you?
Oh, no, I'll just give it a good soak when I get home.
You know, why don't you rest? Let me get you some aspirin.
You have to admit, there are ministers who've set up operations like this for their own gain.
Perhaps, but that's really not what this center's all about.
Super speech, Dan, super. Lorna thought so, too.
Thanks, Walt. How about you, Karen? What'd you think?
Hey, you know, Karen's helping me with our annual statement. She's gonna be an accountant just like her old man.
No, Dad,
Hey, end of discussion.
Well, I'm certain whatever Karen should decide to do, she'll be successful at.
Well.
How are we doing, Tess?
Great, look at this.
You're gonna help Tess make this tally.
Sure.
Oh, don't worry about it. I think I got it covered.
Dan, you want punch? I'll get you some punch.
Karen? You know, my dad wanted me to be a doctor so bad it almost killed someone. Me?
Pastor Brewer, can I talk to you?
Of course.
Pastor Brewer, your speech was so inspiring. There's a group of young people in Greenville who would love to hear you talk to them.
I'd be honored. Would you see to it I get the details?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. What do you need, Karen?
Well, can I talk to you?
Right here, right now?
Right now, I need you to finish this interview. I'm on deadline.
Yes, but I think we ought to take a little time with this. You need to understand what's going on here. Karen, honey, this is a bad time. Could we do this tomorrow, maybe?
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Pastor Brewer, I need a picture of you and your family to go with the art.
All right. Well, there's my son, Luke. Luke, I'd like you to meet Ms. Monroe. She's a reporter from the Register.
Hi.
I tell you what, right after the reception, we'll get that family picture you wanted. And then you can talk with Luke and get a teen's perspective on the center. Is that okay with you, son?
Sounds cool.
All right.
I just solved that problem. I didn't know I was so good at the new math.
Maybe I should learn it. I'm almost $1,000 short.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of bake sales and bingo.
Maybe you should let me count it.
It won't do any good. There are a lot of things around here that don't add up. Everything was sailing along so smoothly.
Mr. Hirsch to medical records.
And then one person made a choice. And because of that, another person made a choice. And soon, everybody involved was making choices.
Ripples in the pond.
I wish there was something I could have done. I should have seen this coming.
No, Monica, you can't blame yourself.
Nobody can foretell the future, not even angels.
Karen? and wait.
Leave me alone, Luke.
Look, I know you stole the money. I saw you.
Oh, great. Now your father's gonna tell my father, and then this whole thing is just gonna get even worse.
Maybe my dad can help. Why don't you talk to him about it?
I already tried. He was too busy for me.
He's caught up with the center. It's a big deal.
Oh, and that makes a lot of sense. He's too busy with the teen center to help a teenager out. Isn't that the whole idea?
Well, I'm here. I'll listen. I'll walk you home. No problem. Glad to do it.
God bless you. Thanks so much. Thank you. God bless you.
Is he always like this? Oh,
Thanks.
no. Sometimes he's popular.
Thanks so much.
We've got a problem, Daniel.
What?
Tess can't make the books match. She thinks we're missing almost $1,000.
Probably just an accounting error. Would be surprised if we couldn't blame it on that old antiquated adding machine Tess insists on using.
Listen, in my business, missing money is no laughing matter. Come on, Lorna.
Oh, what a wonderful day.
Glorious day.
Pastor Brewer, what will the teen hotline mean to your church?
Well, at churches as people, it means our young people will have a place to turn to when they're in trouble.
Well, let's speak financially. All this free publicity means more parishioners, and more parishioners mean more money.
Sounds to me like you've already written your story, Ms. Monroe. As I said before, this is not about the church receiving more money. And it angers me when people assume that if you're a person of faith, you have a financial angle going. Now, if you've come here in search of impropriety, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong church.
Pastor, I'm only doing my job.
That's all I'm trying to do, so why don't we write about that instead of some non-existent scandal?
Would you excuse us for a moment?
Sure.
What?
Are you sure you're up to this?
I just wanted to talk about what's going on here, not satisfy our own agenda.
Oh, and you think losing your temper will help. Danny, you have to calm down. I know how much this means to you.
You're right.
Maybe we should just cancel the whole thing, huh?
Oh, that'd make for some dandy reading. When asked about the financial holdings of the church, the pastor canceled the remainder of the interview. No. But I do need Luke to help me show the real picture. Where is he, anyway?
Oh, you know that boy can't keep track of time.
Luke?
No, it's just me.
Oh, Monica, you're working late.
Aye, but there are some parts of the building you can only inspect in the afternoon light.
Such as?
Well, such as shadows. You know, you can't have too many shadows. It's a violation of the building code.
Very funny.
I was just trying to be thorough. Have you seen Luke around? I thought he was going to be here for the pictures. So did I. Listen, I have a deadline.
Oh, he'll be here, Miss Monroe. You can count on it.
Harry, don't!
No! Stop it! Let me go! Quit it! Stop it! Let me go! Just let me go!
I just don't understand it. Luke knew this was important to Daniel.
Well, he's not in the gym. Apparently, he's not anywhere in the building, period.
Interesting angle. Minister who counsels teens has problems with his own.
It's not interesting. And it's not true.
Good. Good. Oh, God bless these lights. And when they're turned on, make them go on. And when they're turned off, make them go off. Hello, Pastor Brewer's office? Pastor Brewer, it's Luke.
Luke?
Hi, Dad.
Where are you, Luke?
I'm at Karen's.
Oh, no. You're supposed to be here, son, for the pictures.
I know. I know, but...
There are no buts, Luke. This is no time to be off someplace with a girl. I need you here, son. I need you now.
But, Dad... I'm sorry, Dad. I can't.
Luke. Excuse me.
What'd he say?
He said he'll make the time to talk to you. Can we take your car?
Sure, but you better drive.
That was Luke. He lost track of time. He's sorry. I'm gonna go pick him up.
Pick him up where?
He's carrying Grace. He walked her home. I won't be long.
Daniel, you're tired. Look, why don't you stay here, take an aspirin for your ankle, and I'll go.
I'm okay.
No, you're not. You're angry.
I'm not angry, okay? This evening is very important to me. I want my son to be here. I need Luke to be here. Now, hang on to that reporter. Don't let her go anywhere. I'll be back as soon as I can.
You don't know my dad. When he finds out what's going on, he'll really be there for you. The day I had my confirmation, he wrote me a letter. It was addressed to my son on the day he becomes a man.
What'd it say?
It said that life can be hard. And when it gets hard, you're gonna forget everything about it that's beautiful. But if you believe in yourself, you believe in your family, and you believe in God, everything will be all right.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, I do.
Yes. Dr. Cody to the pharmacy. Dr. Cody to the pharmacy, please.
Number 3, we can clean that up. Okay, right away.
Mr. Brewer, we checked your wallet and we notified your wife. She should be down. Your chart says you've been out for some time.
Chart? Oh, my God. My car. I hit someone, didn't I? I hit someone.
Yes, I know. You were both rushed here by the paramedics, but your injuries are fairly minor.
Who'd I hit? Are they okay?
The one passenger's doing just fine. The other one didn't make it.
My Lord.
He was on his way home, just like you asked him to. Luke's gone. Oh, God, our baby's gone.
Pastor, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I just wanted you and Gloria to know that we'll all be there at the funeral. If there's anything we can do.
Thank you.
what you're thinking. Why don't you just say it? I drove that car. I hit their car. I killed our son.
Hello, Gloria. May I come in? You know, the secrets of these casseroles is to eat them, honey.
I can't eat. I can't sleep. All I can do is think.
What do you think about?
Everything. Every day of his life. You see, I don't want to forget anything about Luke, so that's what I think about all day and all night. I should have stopped him, Tess. I shouldn't have let Dan go. He was so angry and tired and in pain. If only I'd given him the aspirin, you know, just the 2 minutes it would have taken to get it. They might have missed each other. Just 2 minutes. I could have stopped it.
No, baby. You don't know that. And I don't believe that. God has not left you alone in this. And he doesn't want you judging yourself or anybody else. He wants you to do what you've been doing. Be his child. Let him comfort you. Nobody can comfort you better than he can right now.
I know that. And I think that's the only thing that's keeping me sane right now. But I'm so worried about Daniel.
What do you mean?
His faith has been shaken so hard. He's not the same man. Losing Luke, it hurt him. But the loss of his faith, that could destroy him.
God's not gonna let that happen, baby.
I can't lose them both.
Oh, honey. Shh. It's gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be all right.
Put the car in the driveway.
Car?
Yeah. The sheriff's department said there wouldn't be any investigation. I should just bring the car back to you.
Thanks.
Sign right there, please. If I were you, I wouldn't even try to fix that thing. Just let the insurance company take it away. And don't let them try to rip you off. That was a nice car. Okay, thanks.
Quite a sermon for a non-preacher.
Well, thank you. Thanks. I didn't have a lot of time to prepare, but it came from the heart.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hi. Excuse me. Karen? I am so sorry about Luke. I know that you guys were friends. Don't forget, the crisis hotline is up and running now. And if anybody's been through a crisis recently, it's you.
I'll let you know if I need to talk.
What about if you need to cry?
There's nothing left to cry about.
Is this a test? Because if it is, I'm failing, Lord. I'm failing. How could you take my son? I've been your good and loyal servant all my life, and this is the reward I get? What did I do wrong? What kind of God could let this happen? Well, not the God I believed in. Not the God I loved. Where did you go?
Oh, Tess, I thought his faith would help him through this terrible time.
Daniel is a man who's losing his faith, baby. And he's losing his faith just when he needs it the most.
Pastor Brewer,
No, it's not a good time, Karen.
I just need to talk. We've both been through something terrible, and I just thought maybe we could help each other.
I wish we could, but
I have no one else to talk to. Just please help me.
how can I help you? I can't even help myself. You need a man of God, Karen. That's not who I am anymore. Sorry.
Pastor Brewer should be here by now. It's time for the service to start. How could he be late for his own son's funeral?
I don't think the bishop can wait much longer. You better go tend the flock while you go find the shepherd.
There's a passage in the Bible that says, for everything, there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. Time to be born and a time to die.
I believe this is what you would call a time out.
Monica?
I am an angel.
Angel?
Sent by God to help you.
To help me. Now he decides to help me. Where was he when my son was dying?
God is always with you, Daniel. And now Luke is with him.
Luke is with him, and I'm alone.
God is with you, too.
Is he? Doesn't feel like it. I'm so lonely. I can't get used to my son not being here.
I wake up every morning wanting to hear the sound of his voice. I want to see him smile. I want to put my arms around him and hug him. Just one more time. Just once more.
Someday you will.
The last words I said to him were in anger. But I love him. I love my son, and I didn't get a chance to tell him.
He knows. You and Luke had a very special relationship. He told me how much he loved and admired you. He knew then how much you loved him. And believe me, Daniel, he knows now.
If only I hadn't gotten that car, if only I hadn't driven to get him.
It was an accident.
I killed my son. God could have stopped it from happening. Why did God let it happen?
People have free will, and they make choices that determine their fate. Luke chose to stay and help Karen. You chose to get in the car. No one is blaming you for the choice that you made. But you have to accept responsibility for making it, because only then can you fully receive the forgiveness your heart needs to heal.
Forgiveness. How can he forgive me? All my fancy speeches about listen to the kids and listen to God. I'm the biggest phony there is. I listened to Luke. I didn't listen to Karen. I didn't listen to Gloria. I didn't listen to God. Listen to God, I used to say. Listen to him. I believed it. I believed it and I preached it, and then when it counted, I couldn't live it. I failed.
You failed, and you're human. Just because you're a man of faith doesn't mean you won't make mistakes. It means that when no one will understand why you made them, you know that God will. And it means that when no one can forgive you, you know that God can. Because he will forgive you, Daniel. He will. Will you let him?
Oh, God. Please. Please. Please forgive me.
You have to forgive yourself. He wants you to carry on. He has work for you to do. It's up to you, Daniel. Will you do it?
Karen, what are you doing?
Stay away from me.
Let me help you.
It's too late.
I'm sorry I turned away from you in church.
Doesn't matter now.
Sure it does. We can talk about this.
I don't want to talk.
Okay? Okay, then I'll talk. I'll talk about Luke.
No. Don't you get it? If I wasn't so screwed up, Luke would still be alive.
Is that what you've been thinking, that you're to blame?
It started with me.
It wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was. He was helping me. He was the only one that cared, and he died because of it.
I don't know why he had to die. I know I was the one that was driving the car and killed him, but I don't know why he had to die. I do know it had nothing to do with you. Luke was doing what he wanted to do. He was where he was supposed to be. He was always where he was supposed to be. He was there for you when I wasn't. Let me be here for you now the way my son was.
It's too late. I've screwed up too much.
We're just human beings doing the best we can. God knows that.
God doesn't want anything to do with me. He won't listen to me now.
God always listens. I have that on high authority. I promise you, this time, I'm listening too.
You know the money that Tess said was missing from the church fundraiser?
Yes.
I took it. I had to get away. Luke saw me. He was trying to convince me to give it back and stay. He said he would help me if I stayed. He said you'd help me.
Can you tell me what it is you're trying to run from?
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing anyone can do.
I can do what I should have done with my son. I can listen.
Luke said you would.
Luke was right. I screwed up too. Big time. But I'm here for you now, and I won't desert you.
I'm pregnant.
Must be very scary for you.
My father is gonna kill me.
I promise, no matter how angry your father may be, deep in his heart, he loves you. He'd do anything for a chance to help you. Anything.
But I can't tell him. I'm scared.
We'll tell him together. We'll see this thing through together. I promise. Luke was my world. That's how I feel. I wish I'd told him that every day he was alive. He was such a beautiful young man. These past few days, I've lost my way. Guess that's not much of a secret. I've doubted, I've questioned. I've been very angry with God. And yet somehow, right here, this moment now, I feel closer to him than ever before. God is merciful. He is. You know, as humans, we can't always understand his plan. But he loves us beyond measure. And if we accept that and do his work, well, little miracles just seem to happen all around us. When Luke died, he was doing God's work in the purest way. He was doing his best to help a friend. Thank you for that, son. I promise you I'll spend the rest of my life trying to live up to your example. So,
Here we are, Lord. Take my son unto yourself and show us how to carry on.
What are you thinking?
He was a good kid?
Yes, he was. He certainly was. So I think we're through here, Miss Wings.
What I was thinking about was, who's going to play one-on-one with Daniel now?
Don't worry about it. The Lord always provides a matchup. don't feel like playing right now. Come on.
When are you going to give this wee dog a name, Tess?
He gets a name when he gets trained. Come. I said come. Okay, be that way. This is your first time in human form, so I want you to listen to me and listen to me good. Stay away from a thing called junk food, and stay away from coffee. I've got enough trouble with another angel already. She's on vacation picking coffee beans. Miss Wings cannot get enough of that double mocha latte.
Mocha latte.
Looky. Hello, darling. Say hello to Miss Celeste. She's a brand new angel. Let's show her how smart you are. Can you sit? Sit, baby. I said sit.
Oh, Tess, I wish I had a tail. Something to wag when I'm happy. Like now, I'm so happy I've got legs to dance.
Oh, blessed Lord, give me patience and get this child some rhythm.
Tess, look at this. I got 10 fingers and 10 little fingernails. Is it true if one breaks off, another one will just grow right back?
The fingernails, yes. The fingers, no. You've got to calm down, cherub child. There's nothing worse than an angel that goes off half-cocked, especially around people.
People? Oh no. No, I don't think that I'm quite ready for people yet. I think maybe I'm gonna go back to heaven.
You can run, but you can't hide. That's the problem with our new assignment. He spent his whole life trying to escape.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric, the Angel of Death.
Did I disappoint you?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You don't mean me, do you?
I need a volunteer from the audience. I'm looking for one very brave soul.
Over here, right over here. Please, go. Right here, yes.
You really want to die. You are crazy.
I am not. I am the best. No one can beat me, not even Houdini.
Oh, you are nuts.
You lost my friend and my dog.
Yeah, well, your little friend messed up my illusion, lady. Where is she?
That's what I'm asking you. Celeste, come here, dog.
Where's my agent? Where is my agent? Would somebody please find my agent? Andy!
Eric, I'm here. Calm down. Listen, the network loved The Disappearing Girl. They thought it was a great comic touch.
They did?
Yes, they did. So take it easy, all right? They said they can't wait to see the rest of the show. Everything's cool.
No, everything is not cool. I just fired my assistant. Unless you find me a new one before that curtain goes up, you, my friend, are next.
An agent, huh?
Yeah, that's me. I'm Andy, the agent of death. Listen, 1 week with that guy, I wish he'd fire me. And now I've got 5 minutes to find someone to find someone who looks good in tights.
Well, don't look at me, but I think I know somebody.
I created this next escape in the honor of Houdini, a man whose name is synonymous with magic. He spent his entire life laughing in the face of death. And tonight, it's my turn as I present the spikes of mortality. My assistant will now bind my wrists.
Hello. My name is Monica. And lucky for you, I've had lots of experience in search and rescue. Shh.
Will now be tied in this sack and hoisted by a burning rope over the bed of spikes. Monica, why don't you show them what's in the sack?
Potatoes. Let me show you something really magical.
I hate to interrupt your vacation, baby, but I need you.
Oh, it's okay, Tess. I really missed you. Anyway, I have a wee souvenir for you.
Coffee beans?
Jamaica Blue Mountain. I picked them myself. And...
a dog leash?
Uh-huh. Completely handmade by local tribesmen. 100% natural jungle fiber. What's the matter, Tess?
I lost my dog.
Ah, sure, you know nothing's ever really lost.
God knows where he is, but he isn't telling me.
I didn't even think you liked that wee mutt.
He's not a mutt. He's a special blend like this coffee you drink. It's the cutest dog God ever made. My dog and a sweet little angel named Celeste, they just vanished in the middle of Eric's act. Both of them.
Hey, you. Never change the act without my permission. You got it?
Is Eric my assignment?
Calls himself the angel of death, but he's really a man with a death wish. Doesn't care too much about dying, because he didn't care too much about living.
Here you go. Hey, what's your name?
Brian.
Oh, Brian. You like magic?
Hmm?
Hey, you see this pencil? I'm gonna put it in my right hand. Then with my left hand, I'm gonna squeeze my wrist real tight. See if we can make that pencil float.
Cool. How do you do it? Can I try?
Grab the wrist.
Thank you. Thank you so much. He hasn't smiled like that since... We lost his little brother in a car accident last spring.
Sorry. It's very hard to lose someone. Especially someone so young. If you'll excuse me.
2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi...
Eric, you all right?
Eric, good news. The network just said yes. You have your own television special.
Yes. Yes.
Congratulations.
No, there's only one thing. They want to shoot the whole show in Houdini's hometown, somewhere in Wisconsin.
Appleton.
Yeah.
Appleton, Wisconsin. No, I can't.
Eric, I thought you'd be happy about this. Now, look, this is supposed to be this great little all-American town, and the obvious comparison between you and Houdini. I mean,
Andy, I don't pay you for your opinions. I pay you to do what I'm telling you to do. And I'm telling you, I'm not doing this in Appleton.
if you don't want to go to Wisconsin, that's fine. I'll call them up. I'll tell them that you're out. But they're very married to this Houdini Appleton hook. And if you say no, they're just going to hire another escape artist.
There are no other escape artists, Andy.
You're right, Eric. No, they're not.
Fine. Make the deal.
Houdini was quite a man of faith. Not at all like Eric Wise, at least that's what he calls himself. That was actually Houdini's real name.
He calls himself the Angel of Death. I didn't think he was afraid of anything.
Except going home.
As a leader of this community, it is my honor to present our distinguished visitor with the key to the city. Had it a moment ago. Solid brass about this long, had it made up special in my own shop, Hinckley's Hardware Emporium.
That's all right. I don't need any key. No chain, no lock can hold the Angel of Death.
Eric, your press kit doesn't say a darn thing about where you were born, your family background.
Madam, never attempt to strip a magician of his mystery. But I will give you a hint. My family tree goes all the way back to Merlin.
You expect us to swallow that?
Magicians aren't the only people who hide things. I suggest you look in the left-hand pocket of your jacket.
There's nothing in here but my ballpoint pen. And a key to the city.
Ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to visiting your new Houdini Museum this afternoon, and tonight I will perform the first segment of my upcoming television special for you. But first...
Hello. So you must be the missing angel. You know, Tess misses that wee scamp.
Well, I didn't mean to take her, honest. I just got scared.
Scared of what?
People. Monica, how long does it take to understand them?
Maybe an eternity. So you have plenty of time.
Yeah, well, I've been watching you and Eric, and being a caseworker is even harder than I thought it would be. Oh, Monica, I just want to go home.
You know, heaven can be very heavenly, but helping people can be just as wonderful in a different way.
Really? You know, I always wanted to be a wonderful caseworker, you know, like you. Maybe you could give me a few pointers, you know, some do's and don'ts.
Okay, well, for starters, do listen to Tess and don't get on her bad side.
Oh, please don't tell her where I am. Until I'm ready. But sometimes Tess scares me even more than the people do.
The thing about Tess is, once you get to know her, you'll see that she's really very gentle and kind and tender and loving.
What's going on here, Miss Wings? You've been acting funny ever since we left Vegas.
Funny?
You heard me. You've seen her, haven't you? She got my dog. Are you going to tell me where she is? Oh, it's a secret, huh? Looks like you and Eric both have a secret. Well, I've got a secret, too. It's what I'm going to do to the two of them when I find them.
Buddy, that'll be $4.
I close the screen door, you let the flies in. You just can't keep them out of the kitchen.
Ma, don't you recognize me? It's me, it's Danny.
Danny? Have you seen your father?
No, Ma, he's gone. He's been gone a long, long time. I guess I have too, huh? The doctors, they said that you're doing real good. I don't want you to worry now, because I'm going to keep sending that check every month, just like always, and...
Well, you better wash your hands before supper. I got a pie cooling over there on the stove.
Yeah, look, I gotta go. I'm gonna be back.
Make sure you and your brother get home in time for supper. And don't go playing in that junkyard.
Ready or not, here I come. Come on, Petey. Gotta go. Oh, the oxen, free. Petey, come on, we're gonna get in trouble.
Seconds.
Petey.
1 minute. $30 seconds. Why can't I open this? $15 seconds. Eric! 10, 8, 7, 5, 3.
Must have passed out. Lucky for me, I was on the swim team.
You panicked.
Did you see him? He was standing right there.
Who was there?
My brother.
I didn't know you had a brother.
He's dead. It was my fault. I never believed in ghosts. I do now. He was there. My own angel of death.
Okay, a little more. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Okay, whoa, hold it. That's it.
Right over the deep end.
Andrew, how can they film that TV special after what happened?
Eric's announced he's going to do the most dangerous escape of his career.
The one that Houdini was afraid to perform?
And he's going to do it underwater.
What if something goes wrong?
Well, that's what I asked the producers, and they seem to think that no matter what happens, it's going to be good for ratings.
Eric is not fit to perform tonight. The poor man thinks he's seen a ghost.
That's what happens when people have secrets. They end up being haunted by the truth, and it won't go away until they face it. It's like the tail wagging the dog, if you get my drift.
Tess.
Don't mind me. I'm just a straight-talking angel doing an honest day's work here. Here, dog. Dog.
What's with her?
Sometimes I think the worst thing in the world is to keep a secret.
What kind of secret?
I know where Tessa's wee dog is.
Get out. That doesn't sound like camera equipment.
Celeste, I'd like you to meet the real angel of death.
Wow. I've heard so much about you, Andy.
It's Andrew. Oh. Oh, you're Celeste? You're Tessa Celeste, the dog napper? No, do not get me involved in this at all. No, I don't know you. I never met you. I never even saw you.
You're scared of Tess too, aren't you? Okay, then. No problem.
Celeste, no, wait.
You and Eric, man, you both like to live dangerously.
Close the door. Screen door.
Yeah, I know, Ma. The flies, huh?
Oh, they just keep buzzing and buzzing and buzzing.
I'm sorry, Ma. You deserved a better life.
Do you want to know the real truth?
Yeah. What's the truth?
I don't really mind them.
The flies.
Mm-hmm. Keeps me busy, occupied.
I gotta...
Careful.
I got it. You need a new paper. This is all.
Petey. Where did he go, Danny? Wherever did he go?
Did you come to see me die? Tonight, for the first and last time, I will defy death, logic, and the laws of nature. Underwater. Ladies and gentlemen, the drowning pool.
I've been waiting my whole life for this moment. Maybe this moment's been waiting for me. The moment of truth.
Truth or illusion, Eric? Do you know the difference?
What should I do?
Pray. Andrew, what's happening? It's been almost 2 minutes.
He's running out of oxygen.
Is he going to...
I don't know yet.
Why can't we do something?
Eric doesn't need our help. God wants Eric to choose life. And no one else can do that for him, not even God himself.
You two boys weren't playing in that junkyard, were you? That place is dangerous. No, Mom.
Petey, come on! Petey, where are you? Petey, come out. Mom is looking for us. Petey, come on. Petey! Danny! Peter!
Oh, please, God. I don't want to die like this. I want to be with Petey again. Please, God, please.
It's been almost 3 minutes. He can't last much longer.
Any word?
Look, it's Eric! Wait, I'm not Eric! I'm not Eric! Wait, he's still down there with somebody. Please help my brother.
He's not supposed to die yet.
His twin brother?
Get him up now!
Danny, is that you?
No, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
He's a fake! He's got a twin!
on, give me a break. This is my first time.
Who are you?
I'm an angel.
You're that girl who messed up my act in Vegas.
Forget about your act. I'm here about your life. Something you messed up all by yourself. I've learned a lot in the last couple of days about you and me both. About secrets and hiding and... Well, I can tell you from my own personal experience that it doesn't do you any good to keep running. Because you can't run from God. Hey, would you look at that? I must have said something good.
Not only good, but truthful.
Oh, Monica, I'm so glad you're here.
You're an angel too, huh?
You spent your life playing hide and seek, Eric. You cover your eyes and you think that no one will see you. No one will find you. But God has never lost you.
So he knows what happened.
Of course he does.
By the time I realized my brother was in the refrigerator, it was too late. When I went back, the refrigerator was gone, with Petey inside. He died. It was my fault. I should have found him. I should have looked harder. And I never told anyone.
You were afraid.
Afraid to tell my mom because I thought it would kill her. So I didn't tell her, but not knowing drove her crazy, so... Oh, God. What have I done?
Eric, listen to me. You did everything that you could for your mother. And you were not responsible for what happened to her or to your brother. But you don't believe that. You see, that's the thing with secrets and lies. They're illusions that grow bigger and bigger until you can't see the truth anymore. And the truth is that your brother didn't die in that refrigerator.
What happened to him?
That day that you were playing hide and seek in this junkyard with Petey, there was someone watching and waiting. An unhappy man whose only goal was to cause your family a lot of pain. And he took your brother.
Petey didn't die?
He was kidnapped that day by your father.
Oh, God. What?
Your father is dead now, but the damage has been done to your mother, to Petey, and to you.
No, not me. They're the ones. I'm fine.
Eric, your soul has been locked in that refrigerator ever since the day that your brother disappeared. You are not fine. You're in an awful lot of pain, aren't you? You know, you grew up believing that your brother had died trapped and unable to get away from something terrible, and you've spent your whole life trying to escape from terrible things for him.
Is he still alive?
Yes, you've seen him.
I thought that was...
A ghost? You have spent your life trying to cheat death, and instead you have cheated life because you were never able to really live it. But God has a plan for you, Danny.
It's not too late.
You started hiding a long time ago. Isn't it time now you started to seek?
Amen.
Petey.
Danny, I saw the posters. Your face. I was afraid to hope. I had to see for myself. Dad told me you were dead. For a long time I was. I missed you.
Okay, cherub child. You and I are gonna have us a nice little talk and go over the rules. Right now, I want to ask you one teeny-weeny question. Where is my dog?
Uncle Russell? Why do women spend so much time in the bathroom?
Well, Nathaniel, that's one of life's eternal mysteries. A real hard question to answer.
It's mirrors. Bathrooms have mirrors and girls spend half their lives in front of them.
That's not it. You spend half yours in front of a mirror when you think we're not watching. Uncle Russell!
Who is she?
An angel.
What?
Good afternoon, Mr. Green. My goodness. Nathaniel, you're growing up.
Why are you here? This is something bad, isn't it?
Not necessarily, baby, but it is something important. Hello, Josh. My name is Tess. I'm the angel that you might have heard your parents mention meeting a while ago.
Excuse me if I'm a little...
Don't be nervous. If you think about it, it's hard to believe. But deep inside, you know it's really true, don't you?
What's going on, Tess?
Well, Mr. Green, God has put you and your family on the road.
A lot of roads.
Well, you've met a lot of people, and you've seen a lot of places, and you've helped a lot of folks through difficult times. And now, God wants you to take some time off.
God sending us on vacation?
We've sort of been on vacation. A real long one.
Yeah, but we still have to do homework.
You, your wife, your mother, your daughter, your nephew are to stay right here and await instructions.
You didn't mention Josh. What about Josh?
God wants Josh to come with me.
What?
It's ridiculous.
Mr. Green, nothing God does is ridiculous. You have to trust me. God has a special purpose for Josh, and that purpose begins right now.
You want me to go with you?
Yes. Now, I know it's short notice, but most people don't get much notice when a turning point comes into their lives.
He's only 16.
And a half.
When he was a child, he spoke and reasoned as a child. But as he becomes a man, it's time to put childish things aside. Just like your son spends time in front of the mirror now. He sees the reflection of a 16-year-old boy who's never known anything but love and protection from a strong and loyal family. He's got to look into another mirror now, the mirror of the world, and see the fear and pain and uncertainty there. It's the only way that he will see who he really is. It's the only way that he will learn not to believe what he sees with his eyes, but what God speaks to his heart. The choice is up to you, Josh. You can come with me, but we must go now. Right now.
I'll have to say goodbye to my mom.
There's no time. We've got to go now.
It's pretty crazy.
You don't have to go.
I know. I can't explain it. I think I do. Love you.
Where's Josh going?
You'd never believe it.
Now, don't you worry, baby. You've got an adventure coming, and your family will be waiting right there when it's over. Now, meet my friend Monica in the back seat.
Hello.
Hi. I didn't see you there.
Monica, this is Josh. Josh, this is Monica. She's an angel in need of help.
An angel needs help?
A funny thing happened on the way to my assignment. I went blind.
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
I've never seen anything like this. Well, under most conditions, I'd call it impossible, considering how my day is gone.
My baby's broke.
So it's begun.
What?
My assignment.
Monica was assigned to watch and wait, and it must be time because the waiting has definitely started.
What do you mean, watch and wait?
It takes time to master the art of it, and some of the wisest minds in history didn't get it down. But it's important, so the two of you will have to help each other. Monica will do the waiting, and obviously, Josh, you will do the watching. You've got to be Monica's eyes.
I'm gonna need your help, Josh. I've only been blind since noon, and it's come as a bit of a surprise.
I don't get it. I mean, why did God make you blind?
I don't know yet, but God always has a plan.
Maybe an angel lost her sight so that others might see, including you. Here comes your ride, baby. Remember, angel girl, watch and wait.
Problem?
Yeah. We lost a couple wheels. I think the generator's gone.
Certainly not going to be a gas station open anywhere around here.
Would you mind taking us with you to Denver? We could have a friend come by and pick up the car.
Sure, hop in.
much further?
Well, with any luck, it'll be a lot farther. You're moving here?
Not for long. Look, I can drop you guys off somewhere first if you want.
I know it's terribly presumptuous of us, but could we impose upon you until our car is fixed? Josh here will be happy to help you move into your new place.
Well, I was planning on going there by myself, but actually, it might be nice to have a little company, so sure.
Great, thanks.
This is it. This is it. Left, left.
I don't believe this place.
You're moving here? On purpose?
What does it look like?
Huh? I think the word is God-forsaken.
There's no such place, Josh.
Monica, if you could only see what I'm looking at.
Well, you have to try looking with something besides your eyes.
Well, well, well. Just like my horoscope said, a stranger from another country will enter your life on the 29th.
Queenie, don't start that astrologer trash with me. Besides, we already knew he was coming.
Yeah, but not today.
Yeah, well, he ain't from another country.
Beverly Hills, Tanya. That white boy might as well be from another planet. Now, the story goes is he quit law school and business school. Can't hold down a job or a girlfriend for more than a month. Never finished a thing he started.
He must be one of those Peter Pan types, huh? Well, welcome to Never Never Land.
Oh! You need to be ashamed of yourself, girl.
Hi. You have some keys for me?
Nah. You the new landlord?
Yeah. No, actually, I'm consulting for my grandfather.
You the one that's gonna be taking our money?
Yeah, but I'm not...
Then you the new landlord.
Okay. I'm Michael Burns, and I'll be down there.
Michael's grandfather got tired of him frolicking. Turned this whole mini mall over to him. Kind of like a last chance to do something with your lazy life before I wash my hands of you. Thing. How am I doing?
Great. You actually sounded a little like him at the end there.
Honey, you gonna do fine around here.
Well, anyway, those boys who were yelling and screaming at you, they were trying to send you a message. Come here. Your tire's low.
Then how do you spell it?
What?
The two.
You don't spell it, you say it. Boys to men.
If I can't spell it, I'm not writing it. Look at that board up there. Aretha, Bessie, Gladys. Every one of them is spelled. You don't serve nothing around here that can't be spelled.
Hi.
Hello.
Sit down.
You two need some direction?
Ma'am?
You're lost, right?
No, ma'am. We're where we're supposed to be, I think.
I got it.
Is she as lovely as she sounds?
She's black.
I don't care about that. What about her eyes? Do they sparkle?
I guess so.
Hi. I'll have a cup of coffee, please. Actually, 3. Be nice.
It's very quiet in here.
Hey, that was Queenie. She said the landlord's got a kid and a blind girl with him.
We're just visiting.
We hear the coffee here is very good.
You the new landlord? You really from Beverly Hills?
Oh, not really. I travel around a lot.
Man, why don't you tell the truth? You're not gonna be lord of this land very long, are you? You're gonna slap a brand new paint job on this place, and so for a great big profit for your granddaddy. What you gonna do with your cut, boy? You gonna go down to the Bahamas and lay up in the sun, get somebody to look like me, serve you them little drinks with them little bitty umbrellas on it? Huh?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, right.
Is this a wee one?
That's my sister, Shanice.
Ah, Shanice, hello. What is she doing?
She's lived her whole life in the hood. She's never seen a white person up close.
Well, I wish I could see you, Shanice. I'm sure you're very pretty. How old are you? Huh?
There you are.
Thank you.
You all look a little hungry. You sure you don't need just a little more than a cup of coffee? I make great sandwiches.
We're a little short of cash, I think, aren't we?
Well, I'm a little short of help, seeing as how my grandson is on his way to school. Tell you what, you sweep, and I'll make you a James Brown.
Okay.
Mr. Burns, I'm Dr. Hall, director of the Neighborhood Family Clinic.
Oh, hi.
I also serve as president of the Tenants Association. And I suppose it's my duty to formally welcome you to Crestwood Mini Mall. On behalf of the tenants of Crestwood Mini Mall, we're pleased that Burns Real Estate Development Corporation of Beverly Hills will continue to own and operate this property.
Speak for yourself, girl.
We anticipate our transactions to follow the professional, if disinterested, precedent set by your grandfather.
Well, actually, I'm not going to be...
And Mr. Burns, if the heat here is not fixed by next Friday, we'll slap you with a negligence suit so fast, you'll be cleaning swimming pools in Beverly Hills by Monday.
Sounds pretty good to me right now.
What does it look like?
This place looks like a war zone.
There you go again, looking with your eyes. What does your heart see?
I really don't think we should stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice. I don't think anyone here has.
I knew there had to be something with you, man. Cool ride, nice clothing, rich granddaddy, moving down here into the set. Had to be a reason. Now I get it. You're a musician. You're crazy anyway.
Yeah, I'm in hell. I've been sent to hell.
Can't be that bad.
At least hell has heat. Right?
I don't want to sound pushy, man. When are you gonna get that furnace fixed?
Do you like music, Shanice? Shanice?
So if I help you set all this up, you'll pay $10.
Yep.
Throw in these gloves and I'll show you where the circuit breaker is.
Jeez. Everything's broken around here.
Hey, Calvin! Any heat coming out? What's it doing?
Same thing it's been doing for 4 months.
Nothing. No. Shanice, help Sister Hawkins out and get that glove for me. Shanice, baby.
Be right back.
Well, thank you.
Sorry about the furnace.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I probably lost 6 pounds from just shivering.
And it shows too, Miss Hawkins.
Oh, bless you, baby. You a church-going man, Mr. Burns?
Wedding and funeral man, mostly.
Uh-huh. Well, if you were a regular church-going man, you'd know God never turns off a furnace without heating up the soul.
Hey, Calvin, could you,
Dude, right on schedule.
Hi.
Michael, right? Nice to meet you, man.
Does everyone around here know who I am?
You gotta know what the landlord looks like so you could avoid him.
Oh, is that what he was doing? Huh.
Nah, Nicky, he always gets like that around noon. He's got a quest.
A quest?
Quest, like in Don Quixote.
You've read Don Quixote?
Yeah, we read down here. I even looked up something in a dictionary once.
Come on, Calvin, let's go.
Now, you know if I win, you gotta attend church 6 Sundays in a row.
That's correct.
And if you win, not one Twinkie, Susan Q, or Ding Dong will pass my lips for 6 weeks.
You got a deal. But I'm gonna win. That boy won't last a week living here, and you know it. One day we're gonna find out what's in that box.
I'm not sure I want to know. Come on, girl.
Please.
It's kind of close quarters, but Michael said we could crash on the floor for a few days. It will be just a few days, right?
I'm not sure, Josh.
The sooner we get out of this place, the better. These people are so weird.
Weird?
Yeah. The way they talk, their jokes. I don't get them. And that guy, Anderson, scary. Every time he looks at me, it feels so...
White?
Yeah. I've never felt like a minority before.
So how does it feel?
Pretty lonely.
Now you know how it feels. I think that's a good thing.
Hi. You are Mr. Kim?
Kim. Yes.
Hi. I'm Michael Burns, your new landlord.
건물 세주인이구만.
Carrillo.
Rent not due for 3 days. Always pay on time.
I'm sure you do. I just wanted to let you know who I am. Anyway, my telephone doesn't work, and I was wondering if I could use your telephone to call the furnace repair service.
Pete. Yes. You fix.
Yes, I will. May I use your telephone?
Telephone for emergency. Next.
Mary's got to pay for him, man.
African American Business Alliance. Does he always play against himself?
Ever since I've known him. Closing time, Anderson. Boy's always fighting with himself ever since I can remember. Used to be just me on this corner.
You talking about me?
Yeah. You remember when we first met?
Yeah. I threatened to organize a boycott against you unless you put a Malcolm X sandwich up on that board.
I told him if Malcolm X could carry a tune, I would. Oh, Anderson was quite the activist back in the old days, organizing protests in the 60s and getting all militant in the 70s. And then he organized all the businesses here to raise enough capital to buy the mini mall from your granddaddy and run it ourselves.
Wait, you were the African American Business Alliance?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, minority loans, they dried up. We got pretty close there for a while, didn't we? So we could run this place like a family. Well, it stayed in the family, all right. Yours.
It's a nice house.
Houses. It's all she makes. I don't know whether she's slow or just has architectural aspirations.
Michael, are these... She's playing with MD-45 caliber bullet boxes.
Shanice, where did you get this?
Shanice, where'd you get these?
In back by the garbage can.
I knew it. Those damn Koreans been keeping a gun in that box. One of our babies walk into that store and looks at that nervous little man cross-eyed, and all of a sudden somebody gets killed. It's happened before. Don't want it happening here. What are you going to do about that, Mr. Landlord? What are you going to do about that gun?
Mr. Burns. Good morning.
Morning.
I have a proposition for you.
Come on, we just met yesterday.
My uncle is pastor of Friendly St. Mark Baptist.
Friendly St. Mark? And you go to this church?
Our building was destroyed by fire about a year ago, and the congregation has been looking for a new church home. We believe that you should donate space here in the mall, and I happen to think that Suite B would be appropriate.
You're kidding, right?
I would be willing to extend the deadline on the furnace repair.
Uh-oh, that's blackmail.
Oh, come on, Mr. Burns, you know as well as I do, your chances of filling that space are extremely low. At least this way you could, deduct the rent as a charitable contribution. And our offerings would cover the utilities.
Our Lady of the Mini Mall, huh? Okay. But this is only temporary, you know. As soon as I saw this place, you're out.
Fine.
Fine. Fine.
Hey, sorry about yesterday, man.
Yeah, no big deal.
But I'm doing it to you again, huh?
That's all right.
You mind walking with me?
No.
So, what? You raising the rent?
No, I need some legal advice.
From me? Rumor has it you went to law school.
Yeah, just kind of visiting.
What do you need to know?
Look, I think there's a gun on the property. How does that affect me?
Depends. If they shoot you, you're definitely affected, man. If they shoot somebody on your property, well, this is America. Somebody's gonna find a way to sue you.
I don't believe in guns.
You believe in miracles?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
I got one that shows up at noon every day. Behold.
Ah, so this is the quest, huh? Who is she?
I don't know. She shows up at noon every day, buys a pack of menthols, and drives off.
Every day at noon, huh?
I love her punctuality.
Oh, now, ladies, I seek out good food the way I seek out a good man. No chemicals, not too old, and you don't want something that's gonna like weigh you down. Now, if I'm tempted to try the wrong thing, do you think I rely on willpower?
I know you don't.
No, that's right. No, I don't. See, what we need is God power. Come on, Charmaine, let's show 'em what we're talking about.
All right, girl, God power.
Hello? No, come on in, everybody. This is Mr. Michael Burns. He's the new landlord for this building. We're very happy you're here, and we hope you stay a long, long time. Anything I can do for you, Mr. Burns?
Yeah, could I speak to you outside for a minute, please?
Yeah, Charmaine, go on with your song.
I discovered last night someone in the building has a gun.
See, Tanya, I told you somebody's gonna come around here asking about that gun.
Now, you do not know that that is what that man is carrying in his box.
Well, what you think it is, chocolate? You think that's chocolate he bringing in every morning?
That is not what I'm saying. All I'm saying to you is that we...
Excuse me. Who are you talking about?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Come on inside.
No.
He's gonna come back.
You should have never let him go.
Did you expect me to say no?
Aunt Claire's mad, huh?
Well, I think she's probably more scared than she is mad. She could be just as mad as she is scared.
Want me to go talk to her?
Go ahead, give it your best shot.
The angel Aunt Claire. It was Tess, remember? She came when my mom died.
I remember, Nathaniel.
Don't cry. I mean, Tess said God needed Josh to do something for him. I mean, getting a mission from God doesn't come every day. It's even cooler than working in the CIA.
You haven't said a word all morning.
Just thinking. Wondering what my folks are up to.
Well, it is Sunday morning.
They're probably in church. Whatever town we're in, we always try to go. You know something, Monica? Maybe things are starting to look a little different. You up for church?
Good morning, Mr. Burns. Would you like to join us?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm not exactly dressed.
Well, you know now that doesn't matter. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you.
Mr. Burns, this is my uncle, the Reverend Gentry Hall.
Oh, nice to meet you, Reverend.
I understand you very generously donated this space to our church. How does your arm feel?
My arm?
My niece knows how to twist an arm in all the right places.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You ought to see the Sundays when she passes the collection plate.
Uncle, I believe it's time.
Hey, Calvin. Didn't know you were a church-going man.
I'm a complex individual. Gotta take your power where you find it.
Interesting theory. Hey, Josh, want to come with me and Calvin for a second?
It's okay, we'll be all right.
I think there's something wrong with her, Shanice. Could you maybe...
All right, just make a little right turn.
Thank you.
All right. Look, I can't sell the place looking like this, and if it wasn't bad enough already, more shows up this morning.
I never did get the point.
This is an example of urban written expression, a tradition dating back to early Roman days.
Okay. Cut the crap. Tell me what it means.
The less you know, the healthier you stay.
Educate me anyway, please.
Okay. Some tagger wrote this here. He's no gang thing, just likes to write his name, thinks he's the bomb. But this came first. It's the bona fide real thing. Street Shadows. See the SS? From the west side, WS right here. They took out some homeboy named Snowboy, but they don't like to see their S on some rival's name, so they turn the S into E.
How do you know they took him out?
187. It's the California Penal Code number for murder. Now everybody's using it. Kind of a universal penal code, if you know what I mean.
Come on, let's go to church.
Problem won't go away, and you worry, all night and day, hand it over, get on your knees and pray.
If you're sick, feeling low, got no money, nobody knows. Hand it over, get on your knees and pray. All right. Come on, y'all. Hand it over, hand it over, hand it over, hand it over. Give it up, give it over, give it over, hand it over, hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. There's no mountain you can't climb. No answer you can't find. You need it, a hand to hold your body. Heal your soul.
If your problem won't go away, your mind is worried, now can
What the hell's that?
That's Michael.
Sounds like he's torturing some kind of an animal.
He thinks he's a composer.
If he don't stop soon, he's gonna be decomposing.
I like it. I can hear the sounds of clouds drifting by.
Calvin, go over there and tell that man that what he's making is not music. And don't you start yakking either. You got to get to school.
Where'd this come from?
Michael left it for you when he came down for coffee this morning.
No, you stay put. I want to talk to the man.
But
Look. You go to school. If you don't, you'll be washing windows the rest of your life, young blood.
Yeah, that Michael over there is a dropout, and just listen to him now.
I'm from the Music Lovers Association.
Oh, I just thought it was in the headphones. Sorry about that.
Queen the Bishop 8, huh? Yeah. Self-defeating move.
Well, I specialize in those.
So I hear. Hey, listen. I know your fine family got tired of bailing you out and they sent you down here to redeem yourself. But this is no outpost of an evil empire somewhere. This is a home. So don't you do what you gotta do and leave.
Believe me, that's my plan. I just couldn't help noticing a bad move when I saw one. Not trying to be your friend, but believe it or not, we both want the same thing. We both want this place fixed, and we both want me out of here.
Well, I'll be damned. Maybe we do have something in common.
So why don't you help me? There's a gun on the premises. What do I do?
It's not my business.
So you're some big shot activist or something, right?
Fight the system, nail you. Join the system, then run you around in circles. You wake up one morning, you say, screw the system.
So you just gave up, huh? The African American Business Alliance just disappeared.
All the business out here is Korean. They may be new to this country, but they brought their own money with them. Our money. Got their own associations, own banks. They can start a business in a month. Money wouldn't take a black family years to raise. You can't organize people. Don't think anything's going to change. I tried, man. For 22 years I tried. So I stopped trying to change the world. Best thing I can hope for is one life at a time.
Like Calvin?
Yeah, maybe. Better for me to be a role model than you. Sure, we don't start making them scratchy sounds and calling it music.
It's new age jazz, sir.
I ain't jazz. That is white boy, self-indulgent, no beat, no soul music. This is music. Old Jay Gould said, before I die, there's just two more women that I'd sure love to try. The people sat around wondering who the girls could be. Said the landlady's daughter and the landlady. You know, we ain't jamming there. I'm just letting you play. You understand that?
Got it.
When I first started at Holborn, it took me a freight train to be my best friend. And I ain't had no best friend. Ain't had no best friend since God knows when. Now that's music.
Mr. Kim, I'd like to talk to you about that. Yeah. Can you show me what's inside the box?
Private property?
Look, you can show me, or I can find a legal way to make you, but you know, I'd rather not. I'd rather do this as neighbors.
Neighbors?
아니, 예요, 여보.
Private property.
I don't know about this.
It's easy. You did?
Roll. Cover. People don't like their free expression whitewashed.
It's not free expression, it's vandalism. We put up with this. It sends out a message to the community the gangsters are in the neighborhood, man.
They do.
Well, let's just get this over with.
Excuse me, but I think I'll pass. Hey, Anderson.
Yeah.
Gonna teach me that game someday?
Yeah, as soon as you learn how to sit still.
How's that coffee, Monica?
Oh, it's absolutely you, Mary. Tell me, what's it like outside today?
Usual. Sun's up, people out getting into trouble. Now, there's something you don't see every day. White boy just pulled up in a red Cadillac. Probably a friend of Michael's. Lord, what is happening to this neighborhood?
A red Cadillac?
Pretty old, but it's nice looking.
Hey, Calvin. You notice anybody suspicious out there when you came in?
Only Michael and Josh.
They out there?
Yeah, they're out there whitewashing the graffiti off the wall.
Damn.